I don't know what to do with my hands right now, people. I mean, talk about a change of events. Legitimately, 45 minutes ago, I sat here and we just complained about why we thought Coby Mayo should be on this team, why he deserved to be on this team. I shocked. Just absolutely shocked right now. Coby Mayo from the freaking clouds. Coby Mayo will be joining the Baltimore Orioles tomorrow in Cleveland. He is here. He's here. Oh my gosh. Coby Mayo. Coby Mayo is a Baltimore Oriole. How are we feeling? Just a 1 through 10. Talk about something that had completely changed the vibes of tonight. 1 through 10. How fired up are we in the chat right now? It's 11:12 p.m. We got 83 people already watching on the Ryan Ripken Media channel. This is absolutely insane. Guys, I am pumped up. How we feeling? I mean, this is everything. I literally, like Ricky Bobby, I don't know what to do with my hands type. Like the second it happened, I went into full, like I just started panicking. Like just full panic. I can't believe we are here, baby. Coby Mayo, Jackson Holiday, both up. This is what we wanted. This is what we wanted. Kevin, I could not have put Kevin Mack. I'm so pumped. I was about to go to bed now. I'm wide awake. I was winding down. We had finally gotten, finished up with the last live stream. We were kind of on a downer after the Orioles game, and I'm thinking, man, this sucked. This was a tough night, but man, did it turn around fast, baby. Did it turn around fast? Coby Mayo is up with the Baltimore Orioles. And, the last guy to make his Major League debut in Cleveland, I believe he goes by the name Gunnar Henderson. His career's working out pretty damn well, if I do say so myself. So just absolutely unreal. Coby Mayo will be making his debut, I assume tomorrow, and we'll talk about that for a second. We've been saying it from the beginning, and it's the same thing with Jackson Holiday. Exact same thing with Jackson Holiday. If they're going to be up here, you have to play these guys. Coby Mayo should not be sitting on the bench for anyone. Sorry, guys. I'm just going to be completely transparent. I am putting a tweet out. Smile if you're a Baltimore Oriole. Okay, now the tweet's out. Now we're back, baby. Yes. So we don't like to make assumptions here. I would assume it's going to be someone like a Livan Soto. That makes the most sense. It just, if we're looking at logistics wise, it makes sense to get rid of Soto. I don't think they get rid of Urias. I would be floored if they got rid of Urias, unless if it was some sort of they DFA knowing that someone is going to make a trade for him. I just don't see it happening for it to be Ramon Urias. Livan Soto's just kind of the obvious answer right now. And guys, we are 7 minutes into it. I've not even done our intro yet. That's how excited I am. So welcome to Kevin and Zach Reacts. I'm your host, Zach Bollinger. Kevin Ostricker, I think, is filming Locked on Ravens, if I'm being honest right now. He hasn't answered my phone calls, so he doesn't know Coby Mayo has been called up yet. He is going to freak out when he looks at his phone after he finishes recording. But welcome to Kevin and Zach Reacts. If you're watching on the Ryan Ripken channel, we are slowly moving over to the Kevin and Zach React channel. I will put the link down below in a second, but we really appreciate if you would go over and subscribe there. We will be going there permanently soon, probably within the next week or so. But that does not change anything about the Ryan Ripken show, we will still be doing all our stuff there. But back to what's important. Coby Mayo is a Baltimore Oriole. Coby Mayo is a Baltimore Oriole. I can't stop saying it. Look at it, guys. Smile if you're a Baltimore Oriole. I mean, I feel like the LeBron James meme right now, smiling through it all because I can't believe this is my life. I mean, DM, I love all of it. Coby freaking Mayo. Let's go, Mayo. I mean, this is just something. I could not be happier for Coby Mayo. I could not be happier for this team, for the situation. I feel like this is, we talked about it on the pregame or postgame show. I thought if you wanted to go and give yourself the best chance to win, I thought Coby Mayo was the answer there. But let's get some other opinions on this. And in fact, let's bring on big fan of the program, Ryan Ripken. Ryan, how we feeling? Coby Mayo, a little late night call up.
Yeah, just when you think you got it all figured out, right?
Just when
Um,
you think.
well, I shouldn't say that. It just felt like Soto was not the piece in place. It just you could tell why it was frustrating for Kobe not being up. But the dude's ready. The dude's ready. He can bang. Um, and I'm sitting here just ready to calm down like the rest of the world. And now I got a full house in here, Zach. I'm trying to keep my voice down, but this is a big news.
Yeah.
A star player is going to join, star prospect going to join the team, and on top of it, um, you get to see another guy live out his dream. It's a double whammy here, but yeah, who cares? The Orioles lost tonight. Don't matter. All's good. All's good, but exciting time. Um, and Zach, is this like the fourth stream today now?
This actually is the fourth stream. This is the fourth stream. I mean, talk about what an eventful day. We've had some incredible, and honestly, if we want like go even, we'll go pre-recorded stuff. This is the fifth time we've done something today. If you and old Uncle Bill. So it really
Yeah,
talk about the Ryan Rifkin Show channel has been grinding today. It's what we love to do. So
that's what
what
we're
an
about here.
eventful day.
That's what we're about here, and I know you mentioned it, and it's a beautiful time, by the
This
way.
is
So again,
Kevin's
hit the
calling
hit.
me. Hey,
He
dude.
has no idea, does he?
Do you know what just happened?
He doesn't know.
Oh, yeah, we're live right now. Coby Mayo just got called up. He goes, whoa. Yeah, so me and Ryan are on live right now. We have currently 156 in the chat. Yeah, it's a pretty fun time if you want to come join. Yeah, Coby Mayo's a Baltimore Oriole. No, you're not. Could all right. Continue, Ryan.
Yeah, you know what else? Also, by the way, I was.
Kevin
If
Donnie's
you,
wife.
that makes sense. If you had, and well, the number keeps going up, Pocket Watch, because I think everyone was ready to go to sleep. We're getting in their
Yeah.
nighttime routine. Have you ever had the Ninja Creamy? Have you used that at all, Zach?
No, I've not. Is it?
Oh my goodness! If you were trying to, find a way to make your own ice cream or make healthier ice cream, whatever you want to do, uh, had a you can make ice cream with it. And I had my little pint of ice cream, a little healthier ice cream, delectable. Put some mint Oreos in there, chef's kiss. And now I'm ready to go to bed. And then stop traffic. Coby Mayo's coming up, so uh, it's just a really not what I was expecting on Thursday night, especially when we
I
got a
did not
busy day
think that.
tomorrow. But to keep in mind here, and people were asking, I think the Soto's the move here. I don't know why people are just obsessed with Urias going off the team. If he wasn't off the team before, he's not going to be off the team tomorrow. He's a very, very solid player. Um, but Kobe's a guy you want to try to get more at bats to. And Ramon is a utility guy. That's what he is, and he has value to the team no matter how many people want him to go. So keep that in mind, and just understand that. And I guess the other half of Kevin Zach
Yeah, I
reaction
was gonna
is
say,
well,
Kevin, we just joked as we got off the post game show. We said we'll see you live tomorrow after the game unless the Orioles want to make any moves. And I'm not gonna lie, I did not think that was gonna happen. I did not think that was gonna happen, Kevin. But here we are. Kevin, this is kind of getting your first reaction because you just figured this out. How are you feeling?
I, I was not expecting this. Yeah, see, I usually don't put my phone down, but I decided to so I could enjoy my banana shake. As I told on the post game show, I got a banana shake from Sonic, so I was watching some TV, enjoying the banana shake. Picked up my phone to 2 missed calls from Zach, and I'm just like, did I do something wrong? What did I do? What's going on? But man, I mean, I'm happy for Coby. By the way, yeah, we have over 190 people watching on the Ryan Ripken Show channel. Wow,
Yeah,
people are excited.
Hey, Kevin, by the way, if you missed the text messages, you don't have to clip up the conversation we had with David Hall. It's kind of outdated at this point.
Yeah, about why the
No,
Orioles.
I didn't get. Did you text me? I didn't get text messages.
Oh no, we put in the group, but like as he got called,
Put in the Discord, and then I told Zach, hey, tell Kevin because he won't listen to me. Yeah, just go ahead and look at it, sweetheart. It'll be good.
Yeah, but we also while the stove is hot, we only have 14 people watching on the Kevin and Zach React channel right now.
Well, so we were going to get into that, but you can. Okay,
love it. I love it. He already put it in the chat.
Yeah, well, it's God's gospel from your mouth, Ryan. So let's hear it.
Okay, so everyone that knows, with the Ryan Ripken Show, we do it live every Monday and Thursday. Ryan Ripken Show material, which usually is going to have my face on it. But guess what? Kevin and Zach have been doing these post-game lives after every Orioles game, and they do it for breaking news. So soon they're going to get off the channel, Kevin. I'm going to use my words carefully, like you don't. It's going to move off the channel to the page right there, Kevin and Zach React. So go hit that subscribe button, you guys. You guys, they're still part of everything we're doing at the Ryan Ripken Media. It's just the second show of the Ryan Ripken Media group empire, as Kevin wants to say. So go hit that subscribe button over there. Hit that like and subscribe button here, and we got a lot more in the works. We appreciate some people talking about the grind. We all work really hard over here, and Kevin and Zach specifically. You know, it was their idea to start this with the live post games. And I'm like, hey, guys, if you're feeling it, you're feeling frisky, go for it. And you all have loved it. So everything to support these guys as we continue to build this out. So, again, go check it out over there as well. Like and subscribe for there. And maybe down the road, guys, have some giveaways for both members of Kevin and Zach and the Ryan Ripken Show. I think that could be in the works.
Yeah.
So
for those who are watching this back, the link to the channel is also in the description. So if you weren't able to get the link live, the link to the channel, if you're watching on the Ryan Ripken Show channel, is also in the description if you want to go subscribe over there. So I know everybody wants me to smear mayo on my face right now. I don't even know if I have mayo in
I've
this.
not seen a single person.
Who said that?
I think you just made that up. Mike. Yes. Surprise.
Good morning, Mike.
Surprise.
Good evening.
Guys, I'm going to be honest. I actually, real quick, Kevin, if you could just put the correct link to the Ryan Ripken Show Discord, that would be awesome when you get a chance.
Correct. I'll get on that.
Guys, I'm going to be honest with you. This was the last thing I thought we were going to be doing as of 20 minutes ago. Like 25 minutes ago, it was, I think the entire Oriole fan base was like, okay, we're just going to bed. We're sleeping.
I was shifted into Ravens mode. I was going to record Locked On Ravens.
No,
we actually were talking about that. Yeah,
we were talking about that when I was like, Kevin, I'm 90% sure is like on Locked On Ravens or about to record, so he's going to be shocked when he figures this out. And then you called like 2 minutes later. So
I'll have to go back and watch.
That makes sense.
Watch the reaction.
So let's talk about Ryan, and this is something I want you to kind of talk about. We've talked multiple times. I mean, we've preached it for a while. If a Jackson Holiday comes up, if a Coby Mayo comes up, you have to play them every single day. What are your thoughts kind of on the playing time situation? Where do you think he gets his at-bats? Is it kind of a role between third base and DH? What do you think? Or are they, with Westberg injured, could you see them giving him the reins to third base and saying, hey, go fail if you need to, but we trust you? Or do you think it's going to be a little between DH, between third, kind of picking and matching here and there?
Yeah, I think it's kind of a combination, Zach, to be completely honest. And actually, here for everyone that still hates Ramon Arias, please let's take a deep breath. Ramon is a valuable piece, and here's another reason why. I think that they should give a lot of at bats then to Jackson. Jackson should get every day at bats, and I want Coby to get it too. But having Ramon is going to give you a chance to give those guys an off day playing second or third base, respectively. Sorry. And yeah, maybe some moments of DH there. But this is a guy that didn't have anything left to prove at the AAA level. But Zach, I think what we've seen, at least the theme, is that they might not be in there every single day, but how the roster is constructed right now, they should get a lot of regular at bats. So that's what I'm excited to see. And that's, and Steven, this is exactly what I was trying to say. Like, that's a part of it. He can be plugged in. So if you have a guy where Jackson's predominantly going to play second, Coby would play third or first. That's what the move you're looking at here. So I'm excited for him. Truly excited for him. This is a guy, man, Coby, I got a chance to, when I was starting my media off, I got to talk to Coby last year, and just incredible guy, how hard he works, the perspective, truly is a player that you want to root for, like truly want to root for. And he's waited patiently for his opportunity, and he's finally going to get it, and the Orioles are going to need it, but yep, it's all good. I mean, Zach, that's all I have to say about that. I feel like my laptop's going to blow up here, just like Kevin's in a second, but it's okay. What was I going to say? Oh,
Ryan, I'm so speechless. Like, this doesn't feel real.
Well, I think after the Jimenez acquisition, everyone was just kind of like, well, where does he slot in? Because I think from a matchups perspective, Jimenez made sense in terms of, okay, well, he can hit lefties, and we know that O'Hearn struggles against lefties. So if you had a platoon there, like, okay, that makes sense. But then the question was, where does Coby factor into that? Does he get time? And we were just talking about it, right? Like, does he get time at DH? Or obviously they've been trying to put him at third and see how that goes. For you guys, what is your concern about the defense right now? Is it because I know Zach kind of said, like, are you going to let him play through those struggles? Is there a thing? But this is a contending team. Like, if he's struggling, how much of a runway do you give him?
So here's my thing with that. I'll just start off with that, and Zach, you can go ahead. The reason why I thought Coby, it was hard for him to get up here, was just because of the guys who were starters on the Baltimore Orioles were blocking him. You're not benching Ryan Mountcastle. You're not benching Ryan O'Hearn at that first base platoon. And then Jordan Westburg was your everyday third baseman predominantly, especially when Jorge Mateo was healthy. So now that Mateo's out of the picture, and now that Westburg's out of the picture, I would give Coby Mayo the opportunity to go out there and play and deal with if he has some growing pains defensively. I think he's a better defensive player than people give him credit. I'm not saying he's going to go out there and be the level that Jordan Westburg is or the caliber. I think he's a guy that's going to continue to get better at the position, but you got to go out there and play the position. And the biggest thing is that bat. I think that his bat, getting the reps at the big league level, is the thing that can put this Orioles team over the top. I think in the future, you look at, after you get a good assessment of him playing third, then you make a choice. But I would love to see him get like with Jackson, hopefully he's going to get an extended look at second now with the injury. I hope that's the same with Coby, because you could find out a lot and plan for even 2025 by being able to see what you have the rest of the year. So just my thought.
Yeah. And I like this question, and I kind of want you to talk about, Ryan. He said, my question is, why call up the young guys this deep into the season? They need proven players, which we've talked about multiple times, the importance of veterans on this team to play every day. Or is this a response to the Westy news? I kind of have my own opinion on this. I think it is kind of more in a response to Westburg. I think if Westburg's still here, Coby is not here. But where do you kind of stand on that, Rep?
Yeah, I thought it was more of the call-ups are more based off of the roster construction and the injuries. Like I was just alluding to, it was the availability. And when you want to play prospects and you need them to get reps, we saw in the past years if they're not playing, there's a detriment to their value, especially the young guys like Jackson, like Coby, where you're still in your development. And so I truly thought with this, it was, you want to have the proven players and veterans, but the hand's been dealt that, hey, the roster spots are open and you have guys now where you can let them sink or swim a little bit. And you got to live with it as fans. If that happens, you got to live with it. Now, I believe in both their upside for the future, but we've seen it each time that some players are going to struggle. Now, could players hit the ground running like Evan Carter on the Rangers help that team tremendously going into the postseason as a rookie? That's what you hope. But I think it's the best case scenario, at least for the young guys. There's finally an opening, and that was something that they didn't have because of the roster construction. So that's all I have to say about that, Kevin. And if you guys are new to the channel, hit that like and subscribe button. Ryan Ripken Show and Kevin and Zach React here. Again, if you're watching on the Ryan Ripken Show, appreciate you. But we also are expanding to the Kevin and Zach React. And after we get them over 1,000 subscribers there, which they're getting really close. They haven't even put it out for a week yet. It's all part of the Ryan Ripken Media. These guys are part of the Ryan Ripken Show, which we do live on Mondays and Thursdays. Hell, half of our show's outdated from what we just did about 4 hours ago. So go subscribe over there. And so when they do go off on their own here, because they're peacocks, you got to let them fly. I want you guys to be able to be locked in. I'd rather you fly like a peacock, Kevin, than putting mayo on your face. I'm gonna be honest, especially after you're talking about
I don't even know if I have here.
Well,
Actually,
please don't.
What I do have is this winter edition popcorn.
He can't get it open. Is this for Coby Mayo? I can tell which side you really like.
Goodness, Kevin.
Yeah, the caramel's pretty
variety. Good. What have you been eating? You haven't eaten the caramel.
More. Is this just this is just for Coby Mayo?
Yeah.
You know, I like it. You know what, Kevin? I'm going to take over for you. What Kevin's trying to say is get your popcorn ready because this is a lineup that is going to put fireworks in the sky. This is a lineup now that has some serious. We've already talked about the pop on this lineup. And Jackson Holiday actually today, I believe, or maybe it was yesterday, talked about Coby Mayo. And he said, Coby's got insane power, but first and foremost, Coby's just a damn good hitter. He said that's the most important thing is it's not just, yes, everyone sees the highlights of him hitting it 480 feet dead center. But at the same time, what makes Coby Mayo special is that he can go out there and he can use the whole field. He can go gap to gap with his power. He's not a one-trick pony, and that's what makes it more dangerous in this lineup. Now, guys, I have to ask, we kind of have talked about, especially Kevin, me and you, they're going to keep Jackson, we believe, at the end of the lineup for a little bit. He batted 8th yesterday, 9th today. What do you do with Coby? Because, like, obviously you kind of want to still keep Jackson back towards the end of the lineup. Are you batting Coby and Jackson 8-9 back-to-back, Rip? Or, both, either of you? Like, what's kind of your instinct saying? Because I think that's a little bit of a tough call of what we want to do there.
I think 7-hole. I think they still take the pressure off, be more towards the middle to bottom of the order. And that's the same thing with Jackson because it's a veteran lineup, right? Get comfortable. Get comfortable where you are. And a reminder, Jordan Westberg was hitting 8th to start this year. Colton Cowser was down there at the bottom of the order as well. I think it just keeps the pressure off. And I think it's a good spot to start. Now, could they both move up and could Coby be right in the heart of the lineup? You're damn right he definitely could. So It's a good thing to have. And you know what, guys, just wanted to, we missed this earlier.
Yeah.
Thomas, thanks for all that he said he didn't mean for all the worst. He was saying for all the work the past few days. So Thomas,
Appreciate
thank you.
Thomas.
Thank you. And Clay
Appreciate
Train, member for a
Clay.
month.
Appreciate you.
Appreciate you, Clay. You're the man.
Mayo has Markakis' hidden ability with Pujols' power. Well, holy comp right there. But the thing is, what Coby is known for is the ability to drive the baseball out of the ballpark, and he is a very, very refined hitter for his age at the big league with that type of power. He's not an all or nothing guy. So I think it'll be very interesting to see how he develops the big league level. And this is something that we just alluded to. Oh, John's back, guys.
Oh, we have to say sorry to John for not giving him Jackson for Scooble.
Yeah.
Sorry it didn't happen, John. But glad you're back.
Appreciate you,
Glad you're
John.
back.
Appreciate you.
It's a
John.
great experience for the two kids. And you know what, John? You're becoming a good kid in our book, man. And that's the highest honor you can get over here at the Ryan Ripken Media. Connor, Mayo, man, appreciate it.
Mayo,
Appreciate you. Yeah, guys, a lot of good stuff here. And again, if you guys are all new to the channel, hit that like and subscribe. What a whirlwind. And guys, people have no idea what's in store even for the rest of our channels. We're going to get back to comments, and for those that want a little bit more extensive view of the Jackson Holiday vantage point, you guys know this, Kevin and Zach. I'm very cognizant that I never wanted to, being a Ripken, everyone's like, oh, where's your family? Well, it's like, no, we're building something here. And I stayed away from that intentionally. But you know what? Given the timing and I feel like we've created a good product, had a special sit down with my uncle Bill Ripken, MLB analyst. I think he's one of the best, if not, I think he is the best at explaining, articulating the game. And he had a fantastic breakdown talking about Jackson Holiday with me today. So that interview is going to be dropping soon. I can't wait for you guys all to see it. Should I play that video real quick, Kevin, or should I play the one about getting off the channel?
I think the Bill one is great. I think the Bill one.
You sure?
Great. I think so.
So here's the teaser, at least for tomorrow, for my Uncle Bill joining. Where is it? Come on now, home now. I just had it. Let's go here. I think this is it.
That was easy.
People helping people, Bill. So that's what we're all about here. I kind of held it off because, Bill, you understand this. I get it. Jackson Holiday and also the pressures and expectations he had to deal with.
Player got hurt. Player got traded. This is his time.
People think I'm crazy, and maybe I am. Maybe I'm a little nuts.
Oh, well, you have people letting you know that I'm nuts too. So it's okay.
Well, obviously, yes.
We'll
I mean, it runs in the family there.
Oh, so yeah. It's
Where was training day? That was not training day, guys. Got to get it together here. Come on.
We got to, but that's dropping the full interview. Our Holy Shirts and Pants members, it's already out. And guys, there's 2 more interviews that our Holy Shirts and Pants members are going to get beforehand. So if you're thinking about joining the channel to get access to that, there's a join button right next. We have the Rips Good Kids and the Holy Shirts and Pants. That's the highest tier. And Laura, I know you're one of our Holy Shirts and Pants members. Appreciate you. And that's it. The Uncle Bill combo was great. And I'll give a secret. He'll be back before the postseason again. It's just a very, very, we touched on a lot of things, including how he views certain players, the MVP race, but the Jackson Holiday part, I think fans will be very interested in because it gives great perspective. And maybe we another hot topic was Gunnar Henderson struggling. And I thought that, I think it's a very, very good thing to talk about. So, and also we have another video.
Real quick, I appreciate Liam asking the real questions. Will Mayo be added to the people need to know. And what I think needs to happen is there's an inaugural race where it's the live hot dog race and Coby Mayo himself joins, just running as himself. I think that would be electric. Mayo versus the rest of, we should put a word in about this, but
I like it.
Yeah, we could.
Perfect way to sum up, Brad. I hope so.
Oh, sugar. You guys are good kids, man. It is pretty remarkable to think about all this. Well,
and I do also want to bring this up because I think it's a something that actually, funny enough, this is kind of the situation. Unfortunately, I say unfortunately because I felt like Rhino Hearn's proving he can hit left-handed pitchers right now. He's actually hitting pretty damn well recently against lefties. But Rhino Hearn, fun fact, when he was with the Royals, he was a guy who was just strictly platoon, as he is here, batting solely against righties. And the other guy who was batting against lefties, old Brent Rooker. So, guy that a lot of people actually wanted to see in Baltimore at the trade deadline. But Eloy Jimenez is kind of going to take over that role. I think Eloy is going to kind of his role on this team is to DH so that James McCann doesn't have to bat every single time they face a left-handed pitcher. I think Eloy takes over that spot. It puts a little bit less pressure on McCann to bat every he was batting it sometimes starting 2-3 games a series, depending on the lefty matchup. So it takes a lot of pressure off guys like that. And I'm all for this trade. I think it's very low risk, high reward. If Eloy comes out and sets the world on fire, good for him. If not, okay, you gave up what most would consider, lower level prospect. I know it was a AAA, obviously reliever, but it happens. It's not too much risk in that. So I'm interested to see how that works out.
I'm still shocked by that move. Maybe at the right time I'll give more and more opinions with it. And again, I know the upside of it. The upside is you've seen what he's capable of doing. The downside is he's been hurt a ton, and he's not going to play the outfield for you. So, if he catches lightning and he goes back to form, you got a guy that can bang. But I will say I was shocked by it, but we will find out. But what we do know, Kevin, this Orioles infield is way drastically different at this moment than I saw a comment. If Coby Mayo is going to start at third base, you are going to have a homegrown infield, assuming Mountcastle starts at first. Mountie, Jackson, Gunnar, Mayo, and Adley behind the plate. It's such a drastic change from what the Orioles have had over the years. Yeah. And quite frankly, around all of baseball. This isn't just an Orioles thing. It's around all of baseball.
Yeah, and I think, too, it's, this is what people have been waiting for. And the conversation surrounding Coby and obviously Jackson and some of these other guys in AAA has just been, what else do they need to do? When is the opportunity going to arise? When is it going to line up? Because Coby has nothing else to prove in the minor leagues. He's a major league player. He has nothing else to prove. But for the Orioles, obviously the big argue point for everybody was Arias and the Orioles keeping him over Mayo and just DFA. And I mean, I think if we have to, I don't know. Did you guys discuss what move it could be? I know they haven't announced it.
I think it's Soto.
I think the writings, which shout out Soto. He is going to be another guy on that kind of like weird is claimed by the Orioles. Like this will be his third time being DFA'd by the Orioles.
Him getting his World Series ring for being up for a day is going to be electric. Yeah,
like he's literally one of those guys where they claimed him in December, DFA'd him, claimed him in February, DFA'd him, claimed him at the end of March, DFA'd him. Now he's back. Called up Coby Mayo, probably going to DFA him. It's just going to be.
The Orioles are very romantic about Livan Soto. It seems like.
They are.
I was just going to say it's a cool moment because I know everybody was kind of bracing themselves after Soto came back up. It was like, okay, we're going to have to wait till September to see Coby on the roster and for him to get his opportunity. But again, I mean, your infield has shifted pretty drastically over these last couple of weeks with Mateo going down and with Jordan Westburg going down. So, I mean, again, if you were the Orioles, the question you had to ask yourself was if you felt comfortable, whether it was playing Arias at third consistently or Soto or calling up Weber and having him be the guy. But I think Coby is your best bet. Even if you're losing defensively, the bat just makes up for it. And again, Does he come up and struggle? Who knows? You know, we were having a conversation about Jackson when he came up for the first time of like, oh, this is going to be great. And like, it's not going to be perfect sunshine and rainbows, but there will be struggles. But of course, no one expected him. Well, maybe some people did, but I know I didn't expect him to struggle the way that he did. I think Coby is ready, but this isn't just going to be he goes 2 for 4 with a double and a homer every game. He's going to have to adjust to the major league level. And that to me is something that everybody has to go through. We've seen it even beyond this season. You go back to the other top prospects the Orioles have called up, and you see Grayson, kind of struggling, having to go down, find himself, and Colton, and all everybody goes through it at some point. Some people start off really scorching hot and then go down, and exactly. Completely agree with this, Mitchell. But it's gonna be fun to see Coby up. He's certainly earned the opportunity. He deserves it as well. And by the way, just to know we have almost 250 people watching right now on the Ryan Ripken Show channel, which is incredible. But did I do my arm circles? I don't have enough room, so this is a corner.
So I've actually never knew that. Wait, are you in a complete corner right now?
Are you in a box?
Yeah, I'm in a corner right now. Help me! Get me out of here!
Do you have a neighbor next to you?
Why did you just do
No, this is outside.
Oh.
So, but if you would like to see me struggle against my corner more on the Kevin and Zach React channel, you can subscribe over there. Again, we are going to be live on there after we hit 1,000 subscribers on that channel. So I know we have a bunch of people watching on the Ryan Ripken Show channel. Oh, again, almost 250, which is incredible. But if you would be so kind and head over to Kevin and Zach React, subscribe over there just to figure things out for us, that we'd really appreciate that.
Yeah,
so
we've had it for 5 days. And,
it's
837
been incredible. Almost
subscribers.
850 subs. So for those watching on the Ryan Ripken Show channel, would love if you also subbed over on Kevin and Zach React so you can support both the Ryan Ripken Show and Kevin and Zach React. Because guess what? We're all in the same empire.
Kevin, you surprise me every single day.
And
when you grabbed that microphone, I was so scared about what was about to happen.
Says the person who's talking about the 80s less than an hour ago.
Yeah, did I not say? What was the reference I was saying with Coby Mayo?
No, you were talking about the Ozer Fine tweet.
Oh yeah, no rip.
I heard it. It's gonna hit when the World Series.
It's going to hit.
Yeah.
Also, I love.
That's when I said Kevin was a hater. But continue.
Mayo could be like an Evan Carter spark. People forget last year, Evan Carter for the Texas Rangers kind of came up late in the season and just, for better or worse use of words, dominated. I mean, even against the Orioles deep into the playoffs later on, he was a guy that even though he was a rookie who was up for less than a few months, he was just putting together quality game after quality game. He was getting big hit after big hit, driving in runs, getting on base, scoring meaningful runs. I would not be surprised. I think, is it bad to put that kind of expectation on Coby? Yeah, I don't want to put that on him and say he has to do that. But does Coby Mayo have the talent to be a guy who could show up and be a spark for this lineup? Without a doubt. I would not put that past him at all. He's just a player who, with the bat, is as special as it comes. So, really is. Rip, kind of what's your thoughts on that?
Well, also, I did mention the Evan Carter reference earlier, and that's what he can do. But again, young players, there's a reason why a lot of teams that have veteran presence on their team have gone on to have success in the postseason. It matters. And actually, if you looked at what the Orioles did at this deadline compared to last year, even with the relievers, where they're like, well, Ryan, it's the Phillies cast-offs. I'm not going to look at it that way. I think change of scenery, and it's guys that are veteran presences. Last year, they went and got Fuji, which, Fuji pulls on my heartstrings, but the reality was he wasn't proven at the big league level. But I'm just saying you can see the change in what the thought was. And for people that are wondering, I know that Trevor Rogers didn't pitch well tonight, and I know that people are looking at his numbers and stats and all of this. The Orioles trades, you're really not going to know for a couple of years, if we're going to be completely honest. So, and give the benefit of it. It's one start. The Guardians seem to know how to play against the Orioles. And Jose Ramirez might be the new just basher of the Baltimore. That dude is unbelievable. And he's not talked about enough. And so that's actually another thing that we talked about. And Jim, we love that Coby's getting the call too. Definitely earned it. We're gonna have to have you on here, talk a little bit more upcoming in the future. Jim Riley, you guys, Jim covers baseball so well over at Ballcap Sports. So I know a lot of people here already are probably subscribed to Jim, but if you're not, you should. We're going to have Jim on soon. And John, oh man, we just talked about that earlier. It stinks about Trout. We appreciate you. It honestly feels like at some point Trout's going to have to change. We actually just put a video out about that just about an hour before this all came out. So go check that out. Yeah, it's just tough. It's tough because clearly, his contract runs through 2030. I just don't know how many years we're going to see with Trout and how the way he plays, if he can continue to do his thing. Forgot where I was going to go with this after. I saw some things here. And also, we're getting updates. The Kevin and Zach React, it's so close to 1,000. I think they're 159 away or less. So, guys, make sure Kevin Zach Reacts, you hit that like and subscribe button.
That's what we have to say.
Huh?
Just people. Yeah.
And that's what we're talking about. Jim has got great coverage. Jim's going to come on and join us and talk about all of the workings. And for those that also don't know, we're going to cover a lot of football. We're based out of Baltimore, obviously. We're going to cover a lot of things with the Ravens and the NFL, but it's not football season yet. I know the Hall of Fame game was tonight, and I know the kickoff rule, which is different, by the way. Got to get used to it.
It got called early too.
Yeah, and we'll get into football, but it's baseball season right now, and right now the focus is obviously Coby Mayo is getting called up for this specific reason. And by the way, anyone that was worrying about the Guardians, they're the best team in the American League. They got the best bullpen, and they got one of the scrappiest teams offensively. And Jose Ramirez is a star, absolute bona fide star. So, and Caleb, football season is now, and we're close. Honestly, I think when the Ravens get to their first preseason game, we'll kind of start to pick it up a little bit. And you guys just wait to what we have in store.
It's a week away.
And just wait till we have in store there. And also just wait till we have in store some guests. And like I said, Holy Shirts and Pants members, if you enjoyed the Bill Ripken interview today, I think you'll enjoy the next 2 interviews that are dropping tomorrow. That should be fun. You're going to enjoy them. So can't give too much away yet. But Holy Shirts and Pants members, you guys will know. I'll shoot you guys a message of what we got going on.
You might know before I know. It's happened before.
I told you what was happening already, Kevin. But yeah, sometimes it does. And maybe this was. Yeah,
Kevin likes to say maybe you find out before me, like it hasn't been him just not reading the group chat 90%.
That also is a big
no. The one was just like I wasn't told, but most of the time, like tonight, yes, it was my own. It was my own. And man, we see it loud and clear. Loud and clear.
Hey, resident Guardians fan. He loves
I think because he was. We had the conversation about Mike Trout earlier.
Yes.
This is what. Absolute for 100%. There's
no doubt.
It absolutely stinks what happened to him, and obviously the injury situation with him. But no doubt he's a Hall of Famer.
I want to touch on this for a quick second, Alex. We shouldn't feel bad. He was in the home run derby. We shouldn't feel too bad. No, shouldn't feel bad at all. He's about to have his third 100+ RBI season in the last 4 years, and that's another part of the conversation. Which again, the special thing with having my Uncle Bill Ripken join to do that interview, we had a fascinating discussion on some of the baseball's best and the MVP discussion in the American League. And Jose Ramirez, we had a really good talk about that. And I just I'll tease with this. You should really go look at his last 8 or 9 years that he's played and truly see his consistency. It's something special compared to some of the other greats. So I'm excited about it. It should be amazing. And again, you new to that channel, hit that like and subscribe button. Ryan Ripken Show, we do it live Mondays and Thursdays and for breaking news. But always Kevin and Zach React right here. They're going to do live for every Orioles game. any other reactions. And when they get over 1,000 subs on the Ryan Ripken Media, the second show for Ryan Ripken Media, which is Kevin and Zach React, I'm going to kick them off the channel, Kevin.
Get us out of there. Get us out of there.
I don't think that's what you said.
I'm going to get you out of there, too. Is that better? Is that gets you out of there? Get you out of there?
Way better.
The link is right there if you want to subscribe. By the way, if you're watching this back, if you missed the live stream, but you're watching us back, the link to the Kevin and Zach React channel is in the description below. So we'd appreciate your support. We Zach and I love going live for games, but sometimes Zach doesn't, which is documented.
Okay, that's.
I think it's a good time to play the video.
No, it's never. It is never a good time to play that video. You know what? It wouldn't have been a big deal if you and Brad didn't make it a big deal.
I think it was.
That, goodness gracious, you guys, you're brutal, Austin, and I appreciate that. You know, my Uncle Bill. You know, it's. And again, people that just heard this, sorry if you just heard me talk about this. I don't like to, you know, being a Ripken is just, it's just the name for me. I don't look at it how everyone else looks at it. But what I am proud is that I've been blessed to be around some great baseball people. And my Uncle Bill, truly one of the best baseball people, but one of the best guys that just understands, has a great feel, wants to make things fun and engaging. And, so I'm glad, Austin, you had a good experience with him. So should be good. And for those that are wondering about Jackson Holiday being hit, you know, I haven't seen any update on that. I assume everything's fine.
Yeah.
So
he stayed in. I mean, not that that always means anything, but he seemed to. It's not like he stayed in to run and then was taken out. You know, couldn't field or whatever. So I'm not too concerned.
Yeah. Just gotta.
Tough scene, Kevin.
It makes sense.
I don't know what you're talking about.
It's tough.
Yeah. But what a night. What a night. What a night in Birdland. It really did start out as one of those nights that we even said, Kevin, we're like, throw it away. Throw the night away. We'll go get them tomorrow. Go to sleep. Sleep it off. Tomorrow's a new day. Then all of a sudden, I think simultaneously, all of Birdland, besides Kevin, who had put his phone down, got the notification and was like I dropped things. Like everything in my hand just dropped out of my hand. Like it was like one of those like, oh, it's go time. I was also like, where is my computer? Because as I said, Kevin, I thought that this was the post-game show was my last stream here. So I had taken everything down, moved the chair back all the way to the kid. Like I had taken away everything from here. And now here we are.
Yeah. And also, I just wanted to say this, and I appreciate this and appreciate everyone that's tuning in at the moment. You know, we have big plans, you know, not just for baseball season, but growing this in the Maryland community. We're at the Stateside Cup in Annapolis covering the soccer game. English Premier League was in town. We got so many things that we're trying to continue to grow, and we got a great community that's growing. So again, if you can hit that like and subscribe button, and everything we're doing is to try to continue to bring you guys content that you want. We're always going to have the Baseball Foundation, but Kevin covers the Ravens as he has Locked On Ravens or Locked On Kevin as we consider him. We're going to talk a lot about football. We're going to talk a lot about baseball, the community, get into college here down in Maryland perhaps. So we got a lot going on that I don't think that people even understand. And hell, we feel we haven't even scratched the surface. So hit that like and subscribe button. And for Holy Shirts and Pants members, you might have some things coming through in the morning, maybe afternoon by noon. So I think you guys will really enjoy. Guys, any other thing? I thought some people said, you know, they wanted to explain a bedtime story about getting off a channel. Before we get off the channel.
What?
Someone said about they wanted a bedtime story.
Yeah, I appreciate this, I think.
Yeah, I have we spent like 24
Actually,
hours?
you know what? So if we actually combine everything over the past, what would it be? Like 72 hours, we have probably spent at least 15 on air. Like, just because think about it, that was like 7 hours the first day.
Trade deadline Tuesday.
Yeah, trade deadline was big. Yesterday we only did the one, so yesterday was not much.
Yeah, but we were doing content for that whole time pretty much.
Oh yeah, well content, yes, but I'm talking like,
yeah,
Joe. This is what I'm saying. One day.
One day he will. If it makes you guys feel better, I haven't gotten that invite.
Yeah, only Rocco has
gotten the craziest thing I've ever seen.
Esteemed Locked On Ravens invite. So
it's
I am expanding my guest list. So I've heard some interesting things about this Ryan Ripken guy and the Zach Bollinger guy. So maybe I'll try to test them out, see how they do.
Nope, not anymore. I would like to say, hey,
let's go Nuggets. Let's go Nuggets. Have you seen that Jokic Despicable Me edit?
I mean, I need to. That's electric.
Fire.
But so, Kevin, let's heal for a moment. Yeah, the guys like this, we are continuing to move and grow. The crazy thing is we haven't even been doing this a year. September would mark the first time of actually committing to the show on a regular basis. And you know what? Zach might keep that until the test of time. We might do a promo shoot.
Boys. Me and I Love Weed are boys.
So it's gonna be a good time, people. I'm excited, man. I don't think that people have any idea what we're trying to build into. And this is something where, people said, is this a project? No, it's not a project. We put a lot of work and effort into because we have aspirations of where we're going and people that we're connecting with. It's because of the work we're putting in. But none of it happens without the support of you guys in the community, because the community makes it all. We appreciate you guys. Again, hit that like and subscribe button. We do this a lot. Kevin and Zach React, the new channel. Get those boys to 1K. So tell a friend to get them over 1,000. And then also tell your boys and ladies to like and subscribe to the Ryan Ripken channel, Ryan Ripken Show right here. Excited, man. Excited for Coby Mayo. That's why we hop back on for some of you guys. It's the 4th stream of the day. So amazing. I'm pumped. I'm excited. Is there a link to join the Holy Shirts and Pants, Kevin? It should just be a join button. It's not not on the phone though.
Mm-hmm. If you're on your phone, it gets complicated. If you're on a computer, next to the subscribe, or if you're already subscribed, that area down below, there should be a join button, and from there you can choose. We have the Rips Good Kids membership tier, and then we also have the Holy Shirts and Pants tier, where we have a lot of exclusive content. Also, Caleb saying 1,000 subs and I fight Bukowski for Locked On Packers. Peter's a good dude, man. I've talked to him the past couple of weeks, actually, because we now know Jordan Love is the highest paid quarterback in NFL history, by the way. So I talked with Peter, because I also, not only do I host Locked On Ravens, I host Locked On NFL as well on Mondays. But I don't know if I can fight Peter. Peter's my guy. Oh, Tommy Hunter would be good.
This would actually be electric. Ethan, we're going to take this suggestion. Tommy Hunter that'd be a fun one.
Hey, Kevin. Right before we get out, let's play the video.
Please.
This didn't happen, by the way. Look, I'm going to preface this. AI is crazy, all right? How realistic this looks? This looks crazy realistic.
Help me get Kevin off the channel.
Not if I get you off first.
No, Kevin. Kevin.
Pause. It wasn't on me for it, though.
Kevin!
I'm saved. It wasn't on me. The camera was not on me.
Oh, shit.
Kev.
Yeah, like that matters.
Mike. Yep, Mike, exactly.
Apparently, I'm in Bollinger family picture mode.
That was that was not needed.
We're figuring out a lot about our Ryan Ripken Show crew.
Oh God!
What the Zach Bollinger family tradition like no other, and how Kevin really feels about me. It's just
the channel. Let's add that in at the end there.
You had a very easy chance to just say channel.
I said pause when I didn't realize.
You didn't say pause. You just said it.
Yeah, he waited a long pause and then said pause.
I didn't realize.
Help me get Kevin off the channel.
Not if I get you off.
Play it again.
No, Kevin.
Oh God, that's tough. Yeah, Dr. Rage. This is that. Consider it a blooper, but it wasn't a blooper. That was real time. Kevin thought he was going to have a funny comment and didn't realize what came out of his mouth. And quite frankly, I didn't either. Yeah, we're figuring. Well, we didn't think so either, Josh. We didn't either.
I know how it looks because, like, I looked into the camera, I laughed at the end, I did the eyebrow raise. I had no idea what I was saying. I'm so dead serious. I have no idea, or I had no idea what I was saying. And so when Brad and Ryan started to laugh, I'm just like, oh, ha, got him good. Like, ha ha. Not realizing what I had said.
I want to look at my eyebrow raise because that's kind of, we don't have to play the sound.
I did an eyebrow raise.
Oh, yours.
Yeah. But we both did one.
Oh God, that's
this is crazy that we're now getting donations. First, appreciate you. We are now getting multiple donations for me to shave my mustache. This is crazy.
See, I've done a lot of the heavy lifting with the crazy stunts on streams. Like I think you got to get one in now.
No, you know what you need to do if it's not being shaved, you got to put a touch of gray on there.
Just a touch of gray,
like on the side,
like a streak of gray.
No, the whole thing gray.
Could do that.
That would probably force him to shave it after.
You'd actually look like Gavin. You would look like Gavin Sheets' dad, Larry. With the beard.
Zach, do you want to take this? Do you want to take this bet?
Oh, I'm not doing that. I'm not. I already put my mustache on the line. I said next time the Orioles get swept, go on.
Oh.
Not on this stream.
Come on, anything for content. I don't have anything to shave. I don't have him.
Kevin, you can just
we
stop.
said next time the Orioles get swept, it's going off, and I'm sticking with that.
All right. Well, at least you have got me in the good graces of someone. Thank you, Joe. Thank you.
See, but yeah, Ethan. Next time the Orioles get swept, it will be off completely on stream. So do not worry.
And the Orioles have not wanted to sweep anybody in the last 8 years, apparently, because really 2 months or something. But
Rob,
I am whenever the Orioles sweep someone, I don't even know if I've told you this, Ryan. We're done with spicy pickles. The new thing is I found spicy ramen with 7 different tiers of spiciness, starting from 1 going to 7. So every time the Orioles sweep a team, I'm going to go up a tier higher on the spicy ramen list.
Okay.
We're still waiting.
Yeah. Zach, you're up to $50 potential here.
We cannot kill the vibes, Kevin.
What vibes? They lost 10-3.
Kevin, because this saved the season. They were going to get swept, and I said when they get swept, that's when it's coming off, because that was right as Gunnar was about to shave him.
Yeah.
Which is in 5 years, Kevin will get. Yeah, thank you, Rep. The famous porn stash.
Yeah. So if you like what you see or what you hear, or clips,
wait a minute. Wait a minute. I just did the video that was earlier today. How did I lose my hair? How did I lose more hair? Still love you, but man, what happened?
Hey man, look at Brian checking in. Appreciate you, Brian.
Appreciate you, Brian.
There is actually, I want to ask Brian a question. Brian, did you or Dusty give Ryan the hat off of your head? Because Ryan doesn't know where he got the hat from.
I thought it was an extra, but it makes sense. It might have come off right off the dome. But also, it's an electric hat, and Gary Williams Stole My Lawn Furniture is one of the most iconic podcast names. We're going to do more with them in the future, so you guys should go check them out on wherever you guys get your content from. So,
we got my guy.
Jeez. All right. Well, I think that speaks for itself.
Thank you, Brian. Thank you. You know what? Me and Bill were talking about that earlier, where it's just like people think that I'm his son, and we were talking about it, and he's, you're well on your way, and I go, I'm aware, but my dad was losing his hair, it was almost gone, by that time. So It just my hair's super long at this moment.
Ethan, we appreciate this a lot. Seriously, not gonna lie, this is the first stream I've joined, and I love these vibes. You guys are hilarious. Zach's stash gives me an extra giggle too. We appreciate it. This is this is why we do it. We enjoy talking to you guys. Like the chat is what makes this fun. You think I'm gonna sit here and actually converse with Kevin for this long? Kevin,
you do it like every other night.
Every night, actually, we do it.
Yeah, unless Ryan or Rocco joins. And again, the thing I also love too is the different dynamics. Like it's awesome that the Ryan Ripken show, which we do go live on Mondays and Thursdays, we have that studio vibe, right? Where we're all there talking topics, getting guests and everything. But then we also have the post-game show dynamic where obviously we react in the moment. And by the way, some of the things that we have going on the channel.
You got a fan.
Hell yeah, that's what I'm talking about right now. I appreciate you, Ethan. I appreciate that. But we are going to plan to do a bunch of stuff on the Kevin and Zach React channel. Perhaps once we get to 1,000, we can start to kind of, expand the channel a little more. We will do live call-ins after games. So whether that is pure joy, pure dismay, we'll have that set up. Also, we are going to plan to do some live watch-alongs, mainly for Ravens games. But, we'll have Orioles games as well. So that'll be what this is. And geez, yeah, well, I go on with Bob and Vinny every Tuesday at 11. So I don't know if that ruins my. I know Ryan and Bob also. I don't know. Ryan will probably tell them first. But
actually, it'd be great, Kevin. You're going to come to Pickles when Bob and I are doing pregame for 105.7, and it'll be like, hey, Kevin, how well do you know Kevin? So that'll be a good moment. That'll be a good moment.
I don't know.
Is that
yeah? And this is I am a talking ostrich. It is.
What the hell has happened here? This has gotten different. Hey, Nathan, thank you. If you're a Ryan guy, you're a Zach guy, Kevin guy, it's all great. But if you do love Ryan, that's great too. But we honestly, what's great in all seriousness, as much as I like to joke on Kevin, even if he says highly questionable things, we don't judge our group members here, but we have a lot of good characters. And so we don't hold that against them, and it makes them who they are. And so we just got a great group, and Brad and Rocco, Zach, Kevin, guys bust their ass. And then Nick Moore, who football player with the Ravens, we're getting him to the Pro Bowl here in 2024.
Future Pro Bowler. Yep.
But we got a great group of people.
Ethan, I am at the beach. This is not my normal setup. Usually I will have like the studio look with like an actual background and stuff. So I am literally in a corner of a bedroom at this beach house. So yeah, that is why. That is also
it's not a closet. I have there's this is like the couch right here, and then this is the corner. Actually, I can give you.
No, we don't. You can get. No, what are you gonna do?
I can give you a shelf tour.
What?
So,
Kevin, it's a Thursday.
This is the fish food.
Okay.
Where are the fish?
He's hiding out. He's hiding out. He's in his little. He's in his thingy. His. You can't see him. He's in there. Oh no! I thought I saw him. There he is.
This is why I couldn't have. This is why Bill, you couldn't be on yet with Bill.
But you know what? He is not the only fish I have. You ready for this?
No.
Okay, Kevin. Okay, Kevin. So I think Coby Mayo gets called up. Kevin, we are not doing this fish tour. Kevin,
Kevin, you have more fake fish than real fish.
Is this what you sell on eBay?
Dude, yeah. Kevin, you're definitely sitting on a toilet. Wait, dude, how many fish is that? 7 fish?
Oh my God. Kevin, where are you getting this? Steven sounds fishy. Kevin, how many fish?
Dude. Dude, okay, time out. Kevin, I don't. Does it end? You have a starting lineup.
That was it.
I think you have a starting NFL lineup, offense or defense of fish. You have a starting 9 of fish.
It's 7 big fish and 3 little fish.
Probably who knows?
Neither.
Kevin Fish, striker. All right.
Yeah.
This got really out of hand.
This got out of hand so fast. All right. Guys, I think we've had enough. I can't, but the longer we stay on this, the more Kevin is about to just start showing off. Is that a picture of a fish?
Dude, why do you
Is every part
what is
of
the
your,
obsession with fish? Kevin, I don't know if this is helping your case or making it worse. Because I sit here, I sit up in like late at night sometimes, Kevin, and I'm like, what is Kevin? Who is Kevin? And then each day I think I have a better idea, and then the next day I have zero idea. Like zero idea.
It's all right. I'm a being of the highest nature. How about that? Or what did Sammy Watkins say he was? A lizard king? Like he's a lizard sentient being?
Kevin off the channel.
Not if I get you off first.
No.
And it just popped up.
oh no,
Yeah.
who put that up there?
Yeah,
Who did that?
Do I have anything I can play? Because I have some shorts.
And for those that are wondering, it's
Oh, I have you, Ryan. You ready?
no, sure. Go ahead.
My video is too short? No.
How long is this video?
It's like 1 second.
Oh my god.
It was when you said boom.
Okay.
So this is
This is my proudest work.
yeah.
Next chapter the most, Mr. Rubenstein. What to you is the next chapter for the Orioles and for the
Are
city
you
of
showing
Baltimore?
a highlight reel of what you
Well,
like?
the next chapter really means that we have a new ownership team.
this
The
is
torch
actually
has been
the
passed to a
video.
new group
This is-
of owners,
I thought this was
including Cal Ripken. And what we want to do is make this team the pride of Baltimore once again, and make it a team that everybody wants to be associated with, and everybody wants to attend the games. And so it's a new chapter. I think the Angelos family deserves some credit for what they did over the 30 years. But now we have a new chapter and a new group of owners, and we're going to look.
So is this a highlight for me doing the interview for this,
I guess it was.
Oh my god.
that was Kevin's way of getting? You know what, Ryan? I got you good here. Let me show you an interview
Well,
that I thought you did well.
No, it wouldn't let me play the actual video.
Joe, we're not going to pull your comment up here, but we understand. No, that's the Orioles owner, David Rubenstein. Kevin.
I do collect glass fish though, so if anybody wants to send me a glass fish,
is that so? Everyone has their thing, and I get it. Some people like to connect
Well, no,
snow globes.
it started because
cards.
My family, my parents, when I was like 1 year old, went to Europe and got me 3 glass fish, and then those are the 3 that you saw, and then
I saw 9, 11.
You saw 10 actually, but we also have like this chicken.
Okay, Kevin, time out. So it can at least redeem yourself. If this is a thing that your family started when you were a kid, you should have led with that. Like, oh, you know what? My family, we went traveling and we collected different fish glass from different parts of the world. Then it's like, nice.
I actually made this.
That's great, actually. That's well done.
Thank you. I went to a glass blowing place.
That's actually impressive.
Thank you.
The thing is, though, this is actually what I've asked myself. This is part of my dilemma each and every night.
Yeah, I'm trying to see what else.
And we have a lot of people that are watching. Again, if you're new to this is also part of the Ryan Ripken Media part where it's consider this after hours, but hit that like and subscribe button. Kevin and Zach react. Get these guys over 1,000 so I can get Kevin off the channel. So then
what?
People just wanted to see it's a bird. It's actually carved. So
it's cool. Just the way that you hold it and you tilt your head and like have a facial expression.
Wait.
Okay, Zach.
What did he just?
Why did he go off?
I'm so scared.
I don't want. Yeah, what are we supposed to do?
What is he about to?
I don't know.
What does he have right now?
The hell is that, Kevin?
It's an antique fish pitcher. See, you pour the water from here, you fill it up from here.
Aviator just killed. Whoa!
Thank you. So, Ramey, this is art. This is art right here.
All the people that go to watch Locked On Ravens are gonna just have a way different perspective of who you are.
I mean, I'm just showing off that I have glass and ceramic fish.
That you went off like a lot of people were starting to murmur. Oh, yeah.
Dude, this is
why I don't.
Austin nails it here. What's funnier is because Kevin could not be any more serious about this.
Yeah,
Like
and Baltimore. Also, it's yes, and this is why I don't come on these late night streams too often, especially unless there's breaking news. Like Coby Mayo came on, which we're excited about. That's why we joined initially, but then this happens because I don't know what's going to happen. But also, if you guys on Instagram, Baltimore Sports Nostalgia, fantastic page. You want to get in your feels about Baltimore sports. Just like the last one, I think I just reposted it or storied it today, was the Ravens and the Vikings game in the snow where there was a million
Marlon
touchdowns in
Brown.
like 3 minutes.
Great game. That's an all-time game.
Yeah, I was playing football in the front yard watching that game. It was incredible. Vibes like legitimately have never, like, if I'm being real, like my vibes peaked at that moment.
Not Super Bowl?
No. Like, because that was after the Super Bowl.
It was after the Super Bowl, Kevin.
Oh. Tom was riding that high. Dude, I was like, what, 13 playing football outside in my front yard?
Zach was 4.
Yeah, I'm sorry I'm the youngest here, guys. You know, some of us have youth. I'm not 30.
And I would whoop your freaking ass, dude. In almost anything you want it to be. Anything you want it to be. Just like with Kevin, you guys actually think that Kevin can squat more than me?
No, but that was
ludicrous.
It was hilarious to see you react to that.
Ludicrous.
I get reactions.
I mean, and you know what? Coby Mayo's brought so much passion for so many baseball fans, but this allowed the opportunity for people to learn about Kevin's fish love. Like, it goes hand in hand. And Mike, thank you. It's not.
I agree.
I just turned 31.
No, but I'm the youngest, Mike, so I have to. He's disappeared completely.
Is this a bit again?
I have no clue.
Or did his laptop explode?
Oh, he's back. I
don't like this.
What just happened, Kevin?
I accidentally hit the back button on my.
Oh, okay.
Makes sense. And also too, yeah, I mean, yeah, I need to go to bed here. I gotta go to bed, guys.
This is early, man. Come on. How you gonna survive the 24-hour stream like this?
Kevin is so hyped for 24-hour stream.
I am so ready. I've wanted to do this my entire life.
I'm very thankful for this week. I don't have the pregame radio because I'm a night person. I am. But when when I'm trying to, we all have our different jobs. That's the thing too, is we want to get to a point for everyone listening here where we can have the ability to do this every day, Monday through Friday, do Ryan Ripken shows, Kevin and Zach React, continue on doing those shows, but we're building up to it. So we all have, different lines of work that we're doing. So where I was going with this is, typically when it's a busy week for me, I'll have 3 or 4 different responsibilities on top of this. Luckily, I don't have that tomorrow and that's kind of why I'm on right now. And Kevin's one of his responsibilities. He is a pro with staying up to Ravens content, even if he is
like
part of
3
Banter too. Yes.
Yep. About to record a Locked On Ravens episode in like an hour or two. We're going to talk Ronnie Stanley catching touchdowns. Apparently, the media who was at training camp was like, "This is a top secret play." And Ronnie Stanley just goes on his Instagram story and says, "Hey, here's me catching a touchdown."
Yeah, that was tough.
I'm just like, so we'll talk about Ronnie Stanley. Yeah. Actually, we're coming up, by the way, on my 5-year anniversary of Locked On Ravens in about 10 days now. And that is the 5-year anniversary of my infamous Blue Chew ad, which
you're gonna have to play it on the anniversary.
You should.
I'm not gonna play it on Locked On Ravens. I might play it here.
You can.
Well, thank you for the invitation. We'll see.
And also, hey, so the last thing before I get off here, but Corey, Coby's up, which is great. I don't think we're going to see Sam Basayo at all this year. I think he'll get the AAA. And unless something drastically changes with the Orioles roster, I think that's the way it stays. He's having an unbelievable year. He's an unbelievable upside player that they want to hold on to long term. But I don't see that in the cards. I think the Orioles on their position side, unless there's more injuries, kind of have a feel and base of who they got and who they're going with. So appreciate it. Hey, and good night as well. We'll forget that you said Ravens stink, but that's okay. It's all love. It's all love. Yeah.
Appreciate you, Joe. Appreciate you.
Locked On Shenanigans, baby.
Well, I was gonna be. Who was the Locked On show I was gonna be? I was gonna be Locked On. Can't remember.
Oh, Kevin, no way you know this. No way you know this.
No.
Ferris Bueller.
Come on. Dude, we talk about this.
Austin Powers. No, it's not Austin Powers.
It's like my favorite movie.
Anchorman.
Thank you.
All right.
Now I'm mad. Now my vibe's hurting. It's hurting.
Thank you. I'm glad everyone in the chat knows it.
I always stray away from
you know what? Everyone unsubscribe from
No.
He said he's even I'm 20, by the way. Yeah. Look at that.
Yeah. I look 12, I'm 26. I just haven't watched a lot of movies. I just haven't seen a lot of movies. So
you know what? Yep, he did. But you know what? It's okay. I'm about to leave. But Mike, I know it's a baseball question. Are we worried about Enrique Bradfield Jr.? Feels like you've been with Aberdeen for a while now. I'm not worried about him. I think it's a lot of things going on, and he had the injury, and sometimes everyone goes at different parts. I don't think that changes. But I can ask him about it if you want. How about I do that?
Yeah, let's ask him about it.
Mike, let me know in the chat if you want me to ask Enrique about that. I can do that. Is that cool?
Maybe pretty soon.
Yeah. What time's it right now?
12:30. It's about lunchtime.
Yeah, I could ask him in like 10 and a half hours.
Maybe.
Interesting.
I can do that.
Interesting.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll do that.
Yeah.
I'll ask him in 10.5 hours. All right, boys.
Yeah,
Yep.
we are so far past the baseball part of this stream. It is we bring you the Orioles content, bring you the baseball, football, Ravens, whatever it is, but we also want to provide levity and fun and fish.
Yeah. All right,
Okay.
Kevin.
On that note, I'm out of here.
Yeah, we'll see you, Ryan. And yeah, I think that's going to do it for us here at Kevin and Zach Reacts. What an impromptu stream, hour and 22 minutes. It's 12:31, and we still got 140 people left in the chat over at the Ryan Ripken channel. Kevin, what a night! What a night! Appreciate everyone who tuned in. Kevin, I'm really just. This is what Kevin does. It is. If you think it's like we thought it was a bit for a little bit too. I'm not gonna lie, but here it is.
Did you actually?
No. If you are not subscribed already, we would really appreciate if you went over to the Kevin and Zach React channel. We are at, I believe, 855 subscribers currently. So it would be dope. Only 5 days in and 855 subscribers. So that's awesome. But yeah. Thanks, everyone, who tuned in, and we will see you tomorrow as the Orioles and Guardians face off. This is the second time we've said this, but I don't think anyone else is going to get called up tomorrow, Kevin. It would be
Would be crazy. Would be crazy.
Awesome. So we appreciate you all, and we will catch you tomorrow. Take us home, Kevin.